Ever wondered why honey never spoils, even after thousands of years? This sweet substance has a fascinating secret, one that takes us back to the time of the ancient Egyptians. Picture this: archaeologists, deep in the heart of an ancient tomb, unearth pots of honey over 3,000 years old, and it's still perfectly edible. But how is that possible? The answer lies in honey's natural properties. Its low water content and acidity create an environment that's inhospitable to bacteria, preventing spoilage. When bees make honey, they extract nectar from flowers and evaporate most of the water, leaving behind a thick, sugary solution. The bees also add an enzyme that makes the solution acidic, further deterring bacteria. The result is a food that can quite literally last forever. So, the next time you enjoy some honey, remember you're tasting a food that can outlast civilizations. Did you know that cows, like humans, have regional accents? Now that might sound a bit far-fetched, but studies have shown that it's true. Cows don't just moo in any old way. Their vocalizations can vary depending on their herd and location, creating a sort of bovine dialect. Just imagine, a cow from the rolling hills of Scotland might moo with a different twang compared to a cow from the flat fields of Texas. This is because, like humans, cows are social creatures. Their interactions with each other and their environment influence their vocal patterns, leading to unique accents within different groups. So, cows communicate in more complex ways than we might initially think. Their moos are not uniform, but are influenced by their surroundings and social interactions. So next time you hear a cow moo, listen closely. You might just be hearing a distinct regional accent. Have you ever heard of a parliament of owls? This isn't a reference to a political gathering, but instead the collective noun for a group of these wise, nocturnal creatures. The term parliament was chosen to reflect the wisdom and intelligence owls are associated with in many cultures. It's an intriguing nod to the perception of owls as symbols of knowledge and sagacity. So remember, a group of wise owls isn't a flock, it's a parliament. Ever wondered which planet in our solar system dances to its own beat? Well, let's turn our gaze towards Venus, the second planet from the Sun. This beautiful celestial body has a peculiar trait that sets it apart from most of its planetary peers. It's all about the way it spins. You see, most planets, including our own Earth, rotate counterclockwise on their axes, a cosmic ballet known as prograde rotation. But Venus, it seems, has a different rhythm. It rotates in the opposite direction, a phenomenon we call retrograde rotation. Why does Venus spin this way, you ask? Well, scientists believe that a colossal collision with an asteroid or another object may have caused this unusual rotation, but the truth is we're still not entirely sure. We're learning new things about our universe every day. So Venus, the planet of love, really does move in mysterious ways. Ever said I'll be back in a jiffy without knowing what a jiffy actually is? Well, believe it or not, a jiffy is an actual unit of time. It's defined as the time it takes light to travel 1 centimeter in a vacuum, which is roughly 33.3564 picoseconds. It's not just a colloquial term for a quick moment, but is also used in the realms of physics and computing to represent a measurable unit of time. So a jiffy is more than just a quick moment, it's a scientific measurement of time. Can a game of chess really be more complex than the universe? Let's dive into this mind-boggling comparison. Chess, a game known for its intricate strategies and countless possibilities, holds a staggering level of complexity. The game isn't just about moving pieces on a board. Each move opens up a Pandora's box of new potential paths, creating a labyrinth of possibilities. In fact, the total number of potential move combinations in a single game of chess is believed to be greater than the number of atoms in the observable universe. Yes, you heard that right. The chessboard's 64 squares can conjure up more possibilities than the estimated 10 to the 80th power atoms that make up everything we can see in the cosmos. So, the next time you sit down for a game of chess, remember, you're not just playing a game, you're navigating a universe of possibilities. So chess, a game of strategy and intellect, holds complexity beyond our universe's atomic scale. Did you know that a group of penguins in the water and on land have different names? It's true. Penguins, with their distinctive waddle and social behavior, are unique in many ways, and that includes their group names. When these feathered friends are in the water, probably enjoying a refreshing swim or hunting for their next meal, we call them a raft. Quite fitting, isn't it? Their synchronized swimming mimics the collective movement of a raft floating on the water. But when these little guys are on land, hobbling around in their adorable way, we refer to them as a waddle. This term perfectly captures the endearing waddle that is characteristic of penguins on the move. These words add a touch of charm to the already delightful world of penguins. So, whether it's a raft on the sea or a waddle on land, penguins sure know how to make their presence felt. Ever heard that the Eiffel Tower grows taller in the summer? It's true. The iron in this iconic structure expands in the heat, undergoing a fascinating seasonal growth spurt. This thermal expansion can cause the Eiffel Tower to stretch up to 15 centimeters taller during the blistering summer months. It's a remarkable demonstration of how temperature can affect materials. So, the Eiffel Tower, an icon of Paris, is a living testament to the effects of temperature on materials. Ever wondered what a googol or a googolplex is? These aren't just fancy words, but astronomical numbers. Mathematician Edward Kasner coined these terms. A googol, it's the number 1 followed by a staggering 100 zeros. And if that's not mind-boggling enough, a googolplex is one followed by a googol amount of zeros? Yes, a googol amount. These numbers are used to describe incredibly large quantities, far beyond our daily comprehension. So remember, a googol isn't just a search engine's misspelled name, it's a number with 100 zeros. What's the longest English word without a vowel? The answer may surprise you. Now, when we think of English words, vowels are typically a given. They're the glue that holds our words together, right? But there's one word that breaks this rule and dances to its own beat. That word is rhythms. Yes, that's right, rhythms. With its 7 letters, it stands out in the English linguistic landscape. So, rhythms, a music essential, holds a special place in the English language as the longest vowelless word.